Hey there and welcome into Shmoo Gaming. I'm the Catalyst and today we are back in TCG Card Shop Simulator doing our 365 day in a row playthrough. It is the morning of 185 and we're going to start off by opening some packs. It is Tuesday for you guys and for myself. Kangaskhan 162, nice hit. Hopefully we can get some really good hits. We've kind of had a lackluster last couple days, especially with Kitten Coliseum. I guess we didn't do absolutely horrible. I think we had 2 or 3 pulls over 1,000, but we really didn't have a whole lot beyond that. Yesterday we had only like 160 some visitors. It was really low. We had good card sales, but our visitors are still low, and I don't know exactly what to do to make it better. I've been really trying hard to get the customers in and out of the store. I didn't add any card tables, so it's not like people are sticking around more to play cards. I really just have zero idea how we can get that. I really maybe should do some research, do a little Google search to see some advice. Ursaluna 166, 40 more packs. Can we get something for over the $200? We haven't done that yet. That'd be really nice. That's better than Incineroar for $259. Ask and you shall receive. Damn indeed. A Quaxwell for $6,857. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Nice pull. Oh, I hope this is a sneak peek of our luck today. That would be wonderful. All right, let's get these out of here. Get the store opened and let's get to opening some cards. We'll go ahead and do a little variety. Hi guys, welcome in. Good to see y'all again. They need some different models to come in because I see the same people over and over and over. And I don't mind. I mean, here comes Petey. There's Tony getting sprayed. Nice Sims. I mean, we got them all here. Yikes. They're really coming in fast. Oh, look at that. Battle decks. Nice. Petey, what you gonna get? Not gonna get it? Okay. That's okay, buddy. I do not know which of those cards are $1,000. Oh, I do need to put in the good one, though. So let me go here real quick. That one's an 8,000, 8,000. I'm sure I have one here that is very low value. Here we go. All right, we got a question here. What can I do for you? We'll decline that, and we're going to open just a couple packs here. Keep this going. I feel like I'm still loving the way our store is arranged now. I just have to keep reminding myself that there's no reason to check the things here on the right to see if they are need ordered. I'll take a hit, but I'll go ahead and do it for you. There you go. And maybe even I can kind of do some stocking once in a while like that. Look at that. Oh, I think we have our hug. I think it's going to be Walter. Where's Walter going? He's going in there. Okay. Yep, we will trade that to you. And I'm going to go ahead and order 2 Monopoly games because I know they are selling. There we go. Here he comes. Oh, now he's going that way. Is that the same Walter? Do we only have one Walter? I got to make sure I don't miss out on this hug. I don't think it's a super expensive one, but it's over $1,000, I believe. Here he comes. He's going to go up here and see Billy. Oh, he has a question. What's up? I don't have that, buddy. I'm sorry. Don't look disappointed. Why are you back here? Yeah, go away. It's like he's just wandering around like he has... Oh, okay, he's getting another card. Now he's going back in there. Wasn't he already in there? I don't really have the chance to like sit and stare at people very often. It's very interesting watching his movements. Where did he go? Guys. Did he not pay yet? I'm very confused. What can I do for you, sir? No, thank you. I guess we're just gonna kind of hang out and see what happens. This is so weird. We saw him grab a card, and is he using the card to see if it works good before he buys it? I don't know. No, thank you, buddy. And that is the only card that we sold, so we have another $1,000 card we can put in there, and we can tell you no. Oh, now he left. Where is he? Guys, no. Did Walter rob us? What's going on here? Oh, well, let's just go in and put some cards away, I guess. I have no idea, guys. What's up, buddy? You got it. We can do that for you. And we have sold another expensive card. I don't know who it is. Let's just take a quick look here and see. Could it be Joey? It can't be Joey because he has the play mats, and it's not going to be Zoe. No Zoe, no Joey. What can I do for you, Kyle? Decline that. Let's see who else we have here. We got Richard. It's not Richard. There's Walter again. What's up, man? Decline that. We might not get to see who bought that, but that's okay. Sims with a lot of stuff, including a card. Let's just check it out. Maybe it could be. It's not Sims. And you don't have a card. What can I do for you there, AJ? Decline that. And I think we are kind of at a loss here. Maybe we need to keep an eye more on the actual table so we can watch someone grab one. Only thing I can think of. What's up, Bernie? You got it, man. We'll do that for you. And it looks like we're going to have to go ahead and keep up this pace here of stocking the cards. Oh, man, we went really quick jump down there. That was insane. But hopefully it won't take that much since we just stocked these up. Hopefully we can get done pretty quickly. All right, let's get the lights on. Welcome in, guys. I thought Zoe was going to get one, but someone did. And they got a pretty expensive one, too. Do you have any cards here? Nope, Zoe doesn't have any cards. Not Roger. Could it be you? It's not you. Okay, what do you need real quick? Decline, that was easy. I wonder if that person is still here that bought the card. Let's just do just a couple packs. There we go. Okay, it's not you. What's up? Decline. How's it going, Marty? Hi, you having a good day, buddy? Oh, I was watching you. That would have been cool. $100 even. Perfect. Thank you. Hey, there's our hug. Kyle. Come on, Kyle. Won't you stay a while? You make me smile, Kyle. Look out, Petey. You're impeding my hug. Okay. So Kyle's just going to walk right through him? Kyle's a much faster walker. Okay, here you go, buddy. You ready?
You need a hug.
Hug, 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 hug. Thank you. Oh, look at that sky. I don't get to come out here often. Does it always look like that? Okay, now we can go ahead and take care of business. $2,000 cash. That's it. Have a great day. Okay, so I know we need one of these purple ones, and we need 2 Monopolies. So let's go ahead and get... The good thing about this also is all of this is in this one store right here. There we go. And I'll skip this row and go down this row here, and I'll be able to see that these are out. These are the new blue. Those ones there, okay. They're going to be down here, and we're going to go ahead and order 2 of these. And I know they're not being stocked because he'd be standing right here. And this side looks good. Excellent. I'm sure we have a question. It's Bernie. What can we do for you? I do not have it, sir. Have a great day. And then we'll walk down. What's this? Why is this laying right here? This is Destiny. I'll have to sort that out later. Not exactly sure what's going on there, but something's off a little bit. What's up there, cat? Decline? Okay, our tables are almost completely full. We just need the blue dragon, but we don't need it, so we're good. And we don't need anything out here. All right. We gave our hug. Do we have any more expensive cards? I don't think we do. Let's just check. Nope, we don't. We're going to hold off on putting that in there because it's almost 9 o'clock anyway. Another successful day. What's up, Jules? We'll accept that. There you go. And we will hop on a register and see if anyone comes to say hi to us. There goes Roger without a bag. There goes Jules without a bag. What's up? 100 cash money. That's it. Guys, we still have 6 games going on here. That's awesome. Okay. Hey, buddy. What you got here? A good card. 119 is your total. 31 is your change. Have a great day. Okay, I'm going to go check out the back for you guys. I'll be right back. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, we still have 3 games. Well, 2 games. These guys are done. Okay, they're all done. Everyone's done. I don't know if anyone wants to buy anything. Richard already bought his stuff. Good job. Oh, you didn't. $44 is your change. Have a good one. See you, Rachel. Ah, no, here we go. Some play mats. Nice. And 2 cards. Your total is $471. Have a great day. That might be it. Let's see if these guys leave. Yep, there they go. Bye, Mindy. Later, Billy. All right, guys, I'm going to do my thing and I'll be back.
1 hour later.
All right, guys, we only had to order a few things, so we actually got that stuff put away. And here's what we're going to open, but we need to see who's going to be in the Coliseum today. To my left, wearing the blue collar with the blue bell, it's the Precious Princess. To my right, wearing the black collar with black bell, it's the Debonair Kitten. It's Salem. Alright guys, it's Princess back once again, trying to win 2 in a row. Her record is 21 wins and 13 losses against Salem, whose record is 500 at 13 and 13. You know guys, Princess has not beaten Salem in about 50 episodes. But since he is the challenger today, we're going to let him go first, and we're going to start with some Scarlet and Violet and Pouty Evolved, as always. Not always, but usually. And we're going to pull up our Pokemon Go and see what's going on. Not a whole lot of exciting stuff, to be honest with you. As far as my account recently, let's try to catch this guy with a great throw. We did have, of course, a pretty productive episode yesterday. If you missed it, you should go back and check that out. Now, we did learn something pretty cool. We learned about bottle caps. They are officially coming, and I think when I recorded yesterday's episode, I did not have all the details, and we still don't have all of them. But we do have a very important detail. Now, at first, we were thinking there was going to be, like, where you could get a bottle cap and you could increase one part of your Pokemon's IV by 1 point. A Luxray for 117. Okay, Princess, that should be pretty easy to get past. Let's see it. But, and that's why I was so excited about getting this Groudon, because it's only 2 points away and I would be able to do that, and probably even Palkia. But it's actually different, and I don't know how to feel about it, because they announced a golden bottle cap, and this can take any Pokemon. You could have a Nundo and make it a Shundo. You could have a Pokemon with the IVs of 3, 4, and 3, and you could make it a 15, 15, 15 after doing the training, of course. Alright, Obsidian Flame and the Temporal Forces. Now, what the hyper training is after you choose the golden bottle cap will allow you to choose which Pokemon you want to raise the IVs. That's all that does. And then to actually raise them, you'll be doing hyper training, which means you'll have to make him your buddy. And depending on which part of the IVs you want to increase, you'll have to do different things. A Morwak for 241, and Princess takes the lead. Salem, you're back up. Oh, he didn't waste any time. Unfortunately, it is not good enough to get the lead, but still, that's a cool Guzzlord nevertheless. Okay, Princess, you are back in. So, if you want to increase, let's say, let's go through, how about my Mewtwo? There are my stats. As Princess gets a Poliwrath for 938. Nice. Okay, Salem, that's a little bit tougher to beat. So with my Mewtwo, I would need to increase all 3 stats. My attack, defense, and HP. And so for things like attack, I think you have to have him as your buddy, and you have to do either battles or raids or stuff like that. I think for defense, you have to spin Pokestops, maybe. And these aren't exactly, these are just a general idea of how they're going to work. And then HP might be spinning Pokestops and walking with your buddy. You know, he has to be your buddy. I don't know if he has to be best buddies, but he has to be your buddy. There's a Whiscash for 152. That is not enough, and Princess, you are back in. You'll have only 1 year to get the IVs up to where you want them, so I don't know how hard it's going to be. I don't know if you want to get HP up and you have to walk. I don't know if it's going to be like, 10 miles for every point you needed to walk. So if you have an HP of 0, you're going to have to walk 150 kilometers. Let's go ahead and get into these Paradox Rift and Twilight Masquerade. So I don't know for attack, as we get a Frigibax for 126, and Salem's back in. I don't know for attack if you have to win 10 raids for every single point you want up, to go up. So once again, if you have a Pokemon with 0 attack, to get it to be 15, you're going to have to do 150 raids? I'm not sure. But it's probably not going to be super easy because they are giving you a year to do it. Now, why I'm kind of not super happy about this is because when I thought it was going to be 3 different points you could put in separately, I was planning on going ahead and getting my Shundo Groudon with this one right here, because that took 2, and then I could also get a Hundo Palkia. But it sounds like now you can only do it with 1 Pokemon. And that also brings up a different thing. It's like, okay, well, do I have a really good shiny that isn't great. As Salem gets a Tangrowth for 232, which is not enough. Princess, you're back in. And so, yeah, so for that reason, I could take my Mewtwo, which is not close to being a hundo. It still needs, what, 6, 7, 8 points? As Princess gets a Wigglytuff for 237, and Salem, you are back in, buddy. And so I could easily, I feel like, get this Mewtwo up to a hundo. And Salem gets a Clink for 196. Princess is back in. We're getting a decent amount of hits today. This is cool. Right away, a Trubbish for 228. Okay, Salem, we're getting a lot of hits here. We're going to finish up these Twilights and get into our next set. And that is Shrouded Fable and Stellar Crown. Here we go. Partial boxes. A Hatchrim for 100. Okay, Princess. Can one of the kittens get over 1,000? Let's see. So yeah, I would love this Mewtwo, but now, I don't know. Do I have a shiny that I'd really love to get a Shundo of? I mean, I feel like that's what it has to be, right? As Princess gets a Silicobra for 112. So if we look at our shinies, these are our top ones. But that doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be a top shiny. It just has to be a good shiny, like this Necrozma we just got. Now it's 4 away, so that probably wouldn't take much hyper training to get to a Shundo. A Toedscool for 324. Okay, Salem, good try. Princess, you're back in. Now the main problem with this Necrozma, which I would love to do, that would be great. The problem is I don't have any of its energy. And so I could not make it a Duskmane or, you know what I mean? A Lunala? Is that a Lunala? I don't know how you say that.
No way. Wait.
Oh, and Princess is done messing around. She gets us a Titan, $2,689. And that means, Salem, you get the next 3 pulls, buddy. So if I could get this guy with his effects, that would be pretty cool. And he'd be pretty tough. But I don't have the effects. And by the time those effects come out, he'll also be out again, and we could get a really good high IV of him then. All right, let's get rid of these guys. We're going to get into some Twilight Masquerade here. A Delphox for 226. Okay, that's your first hit. 2 more to go. Now, I do have something on my mind, and I am reaching out to my community here on Campfire. I'm messaging a couple people. Because we have a lucky trinket, right now I think my #1 get is to get a shiny Mewtwo. And if I can get someone that has an extra shiny Mewtwo to trade me, then I feel like that is what I would use my golden bottle cap on.
No way. Yes way.
Yes way. Don't remember who that is exactly, but that card is 17,273. I can't wait to see if we have this one or it's one we can sell. But for now, with a price like that, Princess, you get the rest of the cards. All of them. You're going to get everyone unless you can beat 17,273. And as soon as we're done with this pack here, we'll go and see if that's one we can sell or if it's a new card to us. It kind of looks familiar, so I'm hoping it's one we can sell. So Mewtwo is my #1 on my list. I'm trying to think who else. If I had a cool Charizard. Now, here's one thing I don't know a lot about, is I know there is like a Charizard Y and a Charizard Z. I don't know anything about those guys. I don't know if they're good. I don't know if you need special things for them. Special energies kind of stuff where it's not going to do me any good unless I have the energy. So I need to research that. But I don't know if I would use that on a Charizard or not to get a Shundo. I mean, I may kind of look in and find out what is the most powerful non-Dynamax. Now, you cannot use the bottle cap on a shiny, on a Shadow, by the way. So if you have a Shadow Mewtwo, you cannot use it on that. But I may look and just see, hey, what is the most powerful Pokemon right now? And see if someone has a shiny of that. Maybe I'll do that before we record the next episode. So I'm going to put these boxes out here and then we're going to look and see if that is a brand new card for us. Okay, let's go in here. We want to see the 2X beside that picture. And we do. We have it. All right, so let's figure out where we can put this. Oh, we can just slide all this down. Now, I think this is still more expensive. 22,000 and 10,000. So yeah, we can put it right in here. There we go. That is huge. All right, guys. That is so good. Let's do the Shrouded Fable next. Once again, these are all princess. So it's quite the dilemma. I am not really sure exactly who I want to get. I feel like if I can get a shiny Mewtwo, we're good to go. I think that will make a great Shundo, first Shundo, which I haven't had yet, so that will be cool. I'm checking my one message to see. I did message one of my buddies to see if he had an extra one, and he has not messaged back yet. So hopefully something comes out of that. But in the meantime, I can also go ahead and research who the most powerful Pokemon is right now in Go. And hopefully it'll be someone very cool that is accessible to us. Gothita. Let's grab him. I'll give him a berry just because I'm a nice guy. And a real short throw gets a great one. Awesome. A Morpeko for 227. Not good enough, but that's okay. Alright guys, so I am kind of glancing here online to see what people are saying. Well, I guess it's kind of not necessarily an opinion. It's basically based on the top CP. And it looks like Mewtwo is one of the top, 47. This is as of April, I think, of this year. So there could be something better out there. Then you have Rayquaza, Kyogre, Groudon, Zekrom, which I have, of course, with my white Kyurem. Or black Kyurem, one of the two. And then Reshiram is the other one here. Then you have Dialga, Giratina, who I actually don't know who Giratina is. Alright, let's get into these Paradox Rifts here. 2 full cases. So in looking this up, it looks like Giratina was just in raids in October of 2024. So pretty much right before I got back into Pokemon Go. So I don't know when he will be back in. I don't know if you need anything special for him, but that might be interesting because it would add to my Pokédex, and if someone happened to have a shiny, which there could be a better chance of having a shiny since it's not that old. It's less than a year in raids. So people that got a couple might still have them and have not traded them all away. But we're still definitely reaching for that Mewtwo shiny. That is who I really want. A Tinkaton for 403. Not too bad, not too bad. Alright, let's go in here. I think I have just a few things. I still have not collected all my Stardust yet because I want to wait until I get a Star Piece down. As we get a Watrell for 119, followed immediately by Crocular for 162. 2 hits back to back. Nice. There's a third one, a Voltorb for 252. Okay. Princess has that Whisker luck going really, really good now. Let's see who our encounter is here. A Phantom. Okay. Not too great. There we go. Hopefully we'll catch him as we get a Kangaskhan for 284. Only 10 more packs in here. These seem to go really quick. There we go. Sabrina's Abra 107. Nice. Those Paradox Rift were hot, man. Alright, finally we have the Stellar Crown. 2 full cases. Princess's last chance. I mean, if she beats this, then it's just going to be probably the greatest day in the Kitten Coliseum as we get a cloth for 161. And I think that's all we have as far as to collect. We still have to walk 1 kilometer and we'll get 4 rare candies, which is awesome. There's an Overquill for 164. Still no progress on these. It's going to be a long haul, I think, for these guys. As far as the Let's Go Molten and the Dazzling Aura, that's going to be a while. Now these level 43 challenges, we are doing pretty okay. We haven't powered up a Pokemon at all, but when that time comes, we'll be able to do well. A Tendermouse for 131. I'll tell you what, guys, I do not have a lot of Mewtwo candy, I don't think. I have any. Let me look real fast. So what may end up happening if I can get a shiny Mewtwo? It's going to be a lucky trade because I have my lucky trinket. So that means the Stardust is going to be halved as we get a Sneasler for 115. So that may be an opportunity for me to use all of my, well, it won't even be all of them, but a bunch of my rare candies and probably a big chunk of my rare candy XLs, and to go ahead and power him up as high as I can, because I would like to have him powered up and we'll have the Stardust. It won't cost as much. So that should get us through those challenges pretty easily. And Princess has 14 more tries here, guys. There's a Nidoran for 178. Okay, Princess. You did really good, you know, considering you didn't win. You had a nice pull for over $2,000, which was great, and you got us a lot of these over $100, as there's a Basculegion for 187. That was your last pack. Good effort, but not good enough. Alright guys, with that win, Salem increases his record to 14 wins and 13 losses. And Princess loses once again to Salem, and her record is now 12 wins and 22 losses. I may have said her record wrong when we first introduced them, but there you go. Alright, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a big old thumbs up. It really would help me. Don't forget to subscribe to Shmoo Gaming, that way you become a member of the Shmoo crew. Tell all your friends, we'd love to have them join us, and as always, feel free to comment on any of my videos. I do try to respond to all the comments. Alright, let's hit enter and see how we did today. Alright, 170 visitors, almost 47,000 in revenue, only 8,900 in item earnings, which is really low, 5,400 in game earnings, which is okay, but we were saved by the 32,000 in card earnings. And now that we have 3 cards over $10,000 in the table, hopefully we will have some really good days coming up. Alright guys, we'll pick this up in the morning of day 186. Don't forget tomorrow is our live feed from 3 o'clock Central Time. Me and the kittens will be opening packs and having a good time. Once again, thank you for watching my playthrough of TCG Card Shop Simulator 365 days in a row. I'm the Catalyst. I have the Precious Princess as well as our winner, the Debonair Black Cat Salem. You guys are absolutely awesome, and until tomorrow, much love.